Hello and welcome to a long overdue video. So if you can remember back, in February I tried the vegan diet. Not the whole vegan lifestyle, just the diet. And anyway, I never actually finished putting out the videos for that series. So here we are for the conclusion in May. So slight overdue. Anyway, the main thing, motivation for doing this, because there has been so much going on, is that we are 28 days out from my favourite time of the year, but we'll cover that all in the next video, coming out real soon. This time actually real soon, because it's only 28 days away, so we've got to get it done. Anyway, so vegan diet, what I discovered and everything from it. We're going to get straight in there for anybody that just wants to know. The answer is nope, I ain't ever doing that again. It is not for me. Could be for you. Basically, you just got to give it a try for yourself. However, it is definitely not a diet for myself. Now to break it down a little bit further. So if you've seen the other videos, you'll have a bit of an idea of what I went through. But anyway, we're just going to recap, making this kind of a video that stands on its own. So starting with hunger, as that's one of the bigger kind of complaints that I've seen amongst people that first start out being a vegan and all the rest. So I didn't really have any hunger issues throughout the entire month. There was definitely more hungry than I would be normally on a regular diet. And it wasn't really an issue though. I just had to make sure that I ate lunch, I ate dinner. I still didn't really do the breakfast thing, but I'm not really that much of a breakfast person. But if I missed eating that lunch, I got very hungry mid-afternoon and found myself having to try and find a snack or something like that. But yeah, if I ate the meals when I was supposed to, I didn't have any issues with feeling hungry. So that's a positive. Secondly was energy. Now, I was definitely down a lot on energy. I spoke about that through some of the videos. Now, I was also working flat out that month. It was one of the kind of pressure times for one of the projects I was working on for Limited Bash Customs. So it was some very late nights in the workshop and just a lot of flat out working. So that could have contributed to it, but I don't feel that it did very much. Mainly because after I finished the vegan diet, I was continuing to follow that same hectic work schedule, but eating animal products and just following a more regular but healthy diet, and my energy levels did actually increase on top of that. So it was definitely the vegan diet playing a part on the feeling of tiredness and all the rest. But a lot of that we did actually contribute to pain and, well, causing a lack of sleep. So yeah, my pains in my shoulders mostly never got any better. Didn't really get any worse, but it definitely didn't get any better until I stopped the vegan diet. It was 2, maybe 3 days later, once I'd returned to a regular diet, that I no longer had all that pain that I'd been feeling throughout most of the month. And that was a huge sigh of relief, and one of the main reasons that I am not going back to being a vegan. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything, I mean, it went well. I can't really complain all too much about it. But the diet just wasn't for me. I functioned better consuming animal products like red meat, dairy. I love my cheese, and vegan cheese was, at least the stuff that I tried, was horrible. I was not a fan of the vegan meat substitutes, although there's so many different ones out there that who knows. I'm sure there's probably some good ones. You hear those miracle burgers or whatever the hell they are that are apparently wonderful things. I didn't try one, but at the same time, I'm more than happy to eat the real thing. Yeah. So to sum it up real quickly, I guess the good things was the food was actually really quite nice, and I've continued to use a lot of it into my meals now. because they made better side dishes rather than actual main dishes. Or I took that main dish and I added, some bacon or something like that and made the dish 100 times better. But the food taste was definitely a positive, but everything else was basically a negative. I said I was tired. I didn't sleep well due to pain, so joint pain and things like that. I have arthritis in my shoulders. All that was made so much worse. And even though I was working really, really, really hard, once I went back to a regular diet, within a couple of days, everything actually improved slightly, which made me sure that the vegan diet was definitely part of the issue. But yeah, that's about it. And thanks for watching. That's my experience. I'm not going to say that what I experienced will be the same for you. And the only way to find out is to give it a try. And I would recommend anybody to do that if you're interested for knowing for yourself, or being a vegan is something that is on your list of things you want to try for a lifestyle change. Give it a go, and it might be for you. It certainly wasn't for me. Anyway, thank you guys, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one where we get much, much, much more excited, or at least I will be, for what is coming up in just 28 days. Ciao!